Welcome back, guys, to another video of mine. To like, share, comment, and subscribe to Jordan my LFC. This is my first podcast, guys, and let's hit the intro. Yes, Steve. Unmute, bro. Whoa.
Big up. Are you here?
Yeah, mommy, there.
Yeah, can
Hey,
you hear me now?
Josh. Yeah, man, big up.
What's up, legend? You
Early-
alright?
yeah,
What's
mommy,
up,
good,
fellas?
man.
You good?
Yeah, this is my first podcast, guys. That since I started the YouTube, guys, this is my first podcast, but yeah. Big up Malia in the chat.
Yeah, now it should work, right?
Yeah, Malia, you want to join? If you want to join, just cancel the link. But Rory want to join. So yes, guys, we'll be talking about our clubs and then the Champions League and stuff, guys. Well, we'll be
Yeah.
looking forward to the summer. It's very
Oh,
close.
man. Hopefully, after United slip up, then we can go into the Champions League secret passage there. But yeah.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for
What do
Rory
you think,
if
bro?
he's still here. So the link to Rory, Josh.
Oh,
Can you ask
I've
me?
already, Jordan. I've sent it to him already, bro.
Oh, okay.
It should be coming
Declan want to
soon.
join? Alright, send Declan link. Declan want to join, bro. Okay. Nice.
Declan want to join? Big up to Declan. Yeah. Should I put a link in the chat,
Yeah.
Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Malia, if you want to join, you can join as well. So big up to Steve. Welcome to the Liverpool family, Steve. And you can show them your unveil. You can unveil your shirt, bro. Unveil your shirt. I can unveil your shirt. Yeah. Welcome to the family. Josh need to see this.
Yeah.
Josh, where you go? You need to see this, bro.
Huh? Hey?
You need to see this, bro.
What? What?
Look at Steve.
Yeah,
He's a Liverpool fan.
Man's got his Liverpool shirt on and that.
Official, bro.
Big up, man.
Yes, guys. As we know, next week is the last leg of the Champions League between Man City and Real Madrid. So, any thoughts, guys? Who will make it to the finals?
Real Madrid is
Next week.
most likely, but we will see about Haaland and Benzema. We will see.
Your thoughts about that, Josh? Because next week will be wrapped during the last leg of both teams.
It's going to be interesting, man. Obviously, we saw the first leg, 1-1. Madrid got robbed. We all know it went off the line for their goal, but it's what it is, 1-1. Man City will take the point any day because I thought Madrid should have won that game. But it's Real Madrid, man. Real Madrid in the Champions League, they're just different. It doesn't matter how poor they've been this season. The Champions League is
They're a different animal.
Yeah, it's there. You know, it's that's their trophy, the Champions League. You know,
Yeah,
last season against Man City, right? They went one. I think there's 99% chance when Man City scored that goal that they weren't going to come back. Rodrigo happens and they came back and they went on to win the whole thing. I think they're going to beat Man City.
Not a surprise at all. It's Real
Madrid, bro. It's Real Madrid. They're ruthless. Their mentality is ruthless. Their standards are ruthless. Their owners are ruthless. Their fans are ruthless. You know, everything's ruthless about them. So, I see them going all the way and winning the whole thing again. And how many times has that been? Is that 15 times now that they've done the Champions League?
God damn.
It's taking
the Farmers League in the Champions League, man.
In it, yeah, it's true, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Hello.
And even if this is the thing, even if Ancelotti wins the Champions League, he still will be at risk because he lost to Barcelona in the La Liga. That's the standard that we're talking about here. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your thoughts on who will be winning Rory? Because it's almost the end of the season for Champions League to end.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I was expecting to be Man City Real Madrid in the final, but it turns out both of them were on the same side of the draw. I feel like whoever comes out on top in the second leg between Man City and Real Madrid, it's pretty evident already that they go on to win the competition. It's as simple as that. My odds are on Real Madrid, just because they do know what to do in Europe. They can be crap in La Liga, whatever, but they can still produce on the biggest stage. Let's be real. Is the Champions League bigger than the Premier League? Well, not the Premier League, but all the other leagues in world football. Do you reckon that the Champions League is bigger than all of these top leagues like La Liga? I feel like
one of the biggest in Europe. Let's put it in European league. Yeah. It's like Euro, but in club football. So yeah.
I mean,
So welcome Declan to the panel. Declan.
Hello.
Declan.
Yeah.
What's up? What are your thoughts on the Champions League? We're almost we're halfway to the end of the season. Thoughts on the Man City Real Madrid, who will advance to the finals in Istanbul?
Well, I thought Real Madrid should have been 2-1 up. But it was not offside.
Yeah, true.
It may look like it was offside. But in my opinion, it wasn't offside.
Yeah.
But that goal from Vinicius was world class.
Yeah, that's good. Seeing that goal against Man City I think that was the way one better than Kevin won, because beating your own country goalkeeper is good. I think that should have been the goal of the season, this going into the final day of the Champions League. But I think Real Madrid. So Steve, what do you think about Inter Milan against AC Milan on second leg? Do you think will
Inter Milan should finish the job done? Maybe get a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 win and then just move on. That's what I think.
Josh, what do you think about the Milan derby on the second leg, bro?
Yeah, obviously first leg we saw, both watched the game, obviously Inter Milan first half domination, weren't it? It should have been about 5-6-0 up. The amount of chances that Inter Milan in that first half went 2-0 up. They got an early lead as well, and second half AC Milan came alive a little bit. They hit the post a few times, but this is the thing with this Milan derby as well. AC Milan got the history behind them, and they got the Champions League mentality behind them. You know, you can't forget they've won it 7 times they won the Champions League, AC Milan. So they got the experience in this level, and Inter Milan haven't really got that. Both teams this season in the Serie A have been shocking, by the way. They've been literally same as each other. You know, they've been dropping points to some of the lower Italian league sides. It'd be interesting, and I've got a feeling AC Milan will come back, and I think they'll get an early goal. We'll put the pressure in, it will collapse, it will fumble, and AC Milan will take it to probably extra time if they make it 2-0. So and the winner of that, I think AC Milan will come back in this game and actually go through to the final, and we're going to see a Real Madrid and AC Milan final, in my opinion.
It all depends on whether Rafael Leao is going to be playing for the second leg. Because he wasn't playing in the first.
He was
they desperately missed him in that first leg. And I feel like if Rafael Leao is going to return in time for that second leg, I think AC Milan will stand a chance, because that is going to end up boosting their confidence. So, yeah.
Yeah. Declan, what do you think about the Milan derby, bro, for the second leg?
Well, without Rafael Leao, they're not that good.
Yeah.
I mean, with that connection with Leao and Giroud is good. It's like was that connection with Salah and Nunez.
Yeah.
But they didn't really get They weren't really a goal. They weren't really making any goal threats. On the on the Inter Milan side, they didn't really get out the box that much. But as I said, it should have been 6-0.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. As I said about Oliver Giroud, the combination between him and Rafael Leao is very good. I saw it against Napoli. Thoughts on that, Josh, John, Steve, between Giroud and Rafael Leao.
Yeah, Giroud, obviously, he's very good in the air. I know my Frenchman very well. Delivered in the World Cup we all saw, and then the guy is just good, but without the support on the counter-attacking cast, then it doesn't work for AC Milan. Absence of Leao, it's vital for them.
Yeah. Thoughts on Rafael Leao and Giroud, Josh, despite he
Uh,
not playing first leg.
Thoughts on Liao and who else you say?
Oliver Giroud. We saw
Oh,
them
Giroud.
against Napoli together. The assist
Yeah.
from Rafael.
Yeah, I mean, just look at Leao's goal when they played against Napoli the other week. Bro, literally got past 4 players. Like he's a world class player. You know, he's definitely one for the future, and he's a wonder kid and someone you got to watch out for. He's AC Milan's best player, and we all know it, right? And yeah, he was heavily missed because they played. I think they played. Did they play Brennan? No, they didn't play Diaz. Who did they play instead of Leao? They played that Brazilian.
I don't know why they didn't even play Rebic if Leao was missing. I don't know why.
Who did they play instead of? Do you know who it was, Jan? It was the Brazilian guy, Messas or something.
Junior Messias.
That's him. He's useless.
Messias or whatever.
Messi arse.
Messi arse. Yes, he was Messi arse, mate. He's useless. So heavily missed, and obviously Giroud didn't get the service as well in that game. So Leao and Giroud, they link up well. And Leao wasn't there, so Giroud barely got any service. And we know when Giroud don't get service, he can't do much. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts. You know, Leao's
didn't actually play.
Player.
Messi arse didn't play. It was oh my god, Salamakers on the right.
That's him, Salamakers. Yeah, he's useless.
Yeah, him. And then they had Benacer, the ex-Arsenal player, and then Brahim
Yeah,
Diaz.
you could play Krunic and the rest. I don't know. The Krunic Tonali is just not the best there.
Krunic was horrendous. Bro was so sloppy and reckless, and he should have got sent off. To be honest, you know, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Krunic.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that game was
just doesn't suit the Milan. You know.
I want it to win because obviously, like, I've got a soft spot for Napoli. And obviously AC Milan knocked out Napoli, but I just got a feeling AC Milan are going to come back second leg. It's just because they've got the mentality in the Champions League, and I don't think Inter Milan do. And Inter Milan shouldn't have been in this position because Barcelona got robbed, if you guys remember, in the group stage game. I think it was a handball or something, and it should have been 3-2 Barcelona, and they would have gone through, but that's a whole other story.
They've got Man United rejects as well, Inter Milan.
Yeah, Matt Darmian.
Mkhitaryan.
Lukaku, Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, so yes, guys, I'm looking forward to the grand finale in June 10th in Istanbul. Hope we could see the likes of Benzema against Martinez and Erling Haaland. As you know, he's been quiet in that game against Real Madrid, but Willian showed up in the second leg on Wednesday. Next Wednesday, guys. That Wednesday coming. Haaland, he's
home
scoring
is
goals.
probably better for him, but yeah, we will see.
Bro, thoughts on Haaland, bro?
Haaland.
Yeah, he's just on another level.
Yeah, I think you need words, just a couple of words to describe him. I mean, there's not really much description for him, really. He's just so annoying to play against. When you purchase a centre back for 2 million and you're up against a robot chasing after a Premier League title, then we all know what the outcome is. So yeah, I mean, in fairness, Haaland didn't really do much in the first leg against Real Madrid, and I think in the last 2 games against Leeds and Real Madrid have told us that he's actually human. So, yeah. I mean, look, I guess the only positive for me with Haaland at the very level we've all expected him to be, especially in the Champions League, Premier League. The only thing that is making me laugh is he's challenging Chelsea for the Golden Boot, so that'll be interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah. So Declan, thoughts on Haaland, bro? He's 22 years old.
Basically, he's just unstoppable. I mean, what's that? 35 goals has he scored this season?
Yeah, 35.
Plus goals, I think. Right?
35.
That's the highest
in all competition.
That's the highest that a single player has scored in a Premier League in just one season.
Like 36, 37 goals.
Yeah, he broke history, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. Thoughts on Haaland, Josh?
Thoughts on Haaland?
I
can't stand the guy, to be honest. He's a robot, isn't he? Like,
I have to agree with you.
This guy annoys me all the time, especially when you play against us. Like, I thought we stopped him. But he still managed to score against Arsenal both times. Yeah, look, we all saw his stats. We all saw that he's broke history now in the Premier League. The guy's unstoppable. Like the guy's a machine. He's a monster. He's an alien. He's on another planet. Like, yeah, he's a class striker. He's a very class striker, and that's what I could say, to be honest, man. That's all I can say. He's different. He's different gravy, bro.
Leeds even managed to stop him. I don't, how do you work that out?
Yeah, they did.
Oh my dear God! Like,
I think Gundogan was the one to score, I think, right?
Yeah, he scored a brace. He scored a brace against Leeds. I saw that game. Haaland was trying to score, but when he kicked the ball, hit the post, the side post, and he went outside. He was nearly beat the goalkeeper from Leeds.
Yeah, but still, it's going to be a good battle between two 22-year-olds, Vinicius and Haaland, so we will see.
Yes. So transfer. So as we know, you guys, Rory and Josh, the guys are doing well in the Premier League. So which player you guys want? I noticed that Declan Rice, the guys want Declan, and there's a few players you guys should get in midfield. Who you guys will get? Because Zinchenko is out, Saliba is out for the whole entire season.
I don't think he's that old. I think he's 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so who if you guys get Declan?
Rory, you can answer first, man.
I would like a striker, like a backup striker to come in, or somebody who can instantly replace Jesus. Because I don't think we can rely on Jesus to keep up the goal scoring consistency for another 8 months of the Premier League season. So I feel like we need a backup striker, someone, I don't know, 6 foot plus, someone who can give defenders nightmares and come on and hopefully tie the defence out, really, or whilst the defence, so I'm speaking about the opposition defences, once they're, I don't know, are a little bit tired and you need that extra oomph in the 18-yard box, then I would like someone like, I don't know, Ivan Toney or, I don't know, Osimhen at Napoli. If that's the level we want to progress, then those are the 2 strikers that I think we should be aiming for. I would even take Bobby Firmino at this rate. I don't think it would be bad as a free transfer. 31. I know we won't get many years left in him, but we're done with this flipping project youth. So again, we need more winners. He's won the Champions League and Premier League, so why not a midfielder as well? I'm hearing that Granit Xhaka has been linked elsewhere to Leverkusen. So we're going to need a replacement if he ends up leaving. Casado, or Sasado, however you say his name. Obviously, Declan Rice. Yeah, I don't think there's any other midfielders I would like apart from them two. And then in terms of the defense, if Kieran Tierney ends up leaving, then we're going to need a replacement. I spoke about him yesterday. João Cancelo has been linked with Arsenal. Looks like he's not going to be. It looks like he's not going to be at Manchester City for much longer due to a bus stop between him and Pep Guardiola. So maybe that is a sign, because of course he did play under a little spell under Mikel Arteta. So Arteta will certainly know Cancelo. Will know how to get the best out of him. He can play right back, left back, and look, Tomiyasu has made a glass after all. So yeah, he will come in handy. Centre backs wise, Mark Guay and Ndika, who's on a free next season. Excuse me. Goalkeepers, no, I don't think we need any goalkeepers either. So centre back, or maybe two centre backs, left back, and midfield, and then a striker, and then maybe a backup for Saka. Here in Diaby from Leverkusen's being heavily linked. So yeah, apparently we're going to witness a huge overhaul at Arsenal in the summer. So hopefully that is true when we end up spending some money. However, we're a bit cautious because we have seen over the years teams have spent sacks of money and they've ended up having underwhelming seasons. So we have to take it easy when it comes to money. Yes, we're back in the Champions League and that, but at the same time, is it really a good idea to spend 200, 300 million? I mean, we ain't Chelsea over here, that's for sure. So, yeah.
Yeah. Declan, who Arsenal should sign in the summer? Or we're nearly close to the summer. Declan.
Maybe like Declan Rice, because Declan Rice is I think he's very talented, and for the defense, I think a Laporte's, because he's not getting any game time at Manchester City.
Oh, that's a good shout.
So I think Laporte should be signed. For the midfield, maybe someone like a James Maddison or a ball playing Cam that can be a threat and it can score goals. And for the striker, maybe who's that guy who plays for I know he's in a Portuguese league.
Ramos?
He plays for Portugal. He plays for
Ramos?
Portugal.
Gonzalo Ramos?
Yes, Ramos.
Yeah.
Yes. Or if we can't get him, maybe like Osman, or someone who can score consistent goals at 3 goals per season, or someone who can tire out and destroy their defense, like the opposition defense.
Yeah. So Steve, what do you think about who should Arsenal sign bro in the summer?
Oh, I know it's Declan Rice. The rest, I'm not too sure. They're linked with a few players, but Oshman, maybe Vlahovic or someone, I don't know. But to be honest, I think Declan Rice for sure, and the rest, I'm not too sure.
Yes. Josh, who do you want in the summer? Who will you sign?
Yeah, I got to go position by position. I think I know this ain't no career mode or football manager, but this is what I'll go with. This will be my dream summer window. So goalkeepers, I agree. I don't think we need any more new goalkeepers. Ramsdale's superb. Matt Turner's been decent at backup as well. I think we're good in that position. When we've got like younger goalkeepers who are coming through the ranks as well. Right back, I'm happy with Ben White, but I do believe Tom Yasu's injury prone. Cedric's is going as well in the summer. So maybe we need a new right back. I will go and get my Italian boy, Di Lorenzo from Napoli. I think he's absolutely world class. If not, then go and get a backup right back. Like, I don't know, any backup right backs. But
would he want to play, though? He will want first team action, wouldn't he?
I know, that's the issue.
The problem.
Like, he will want to play. But I'm happy with Ben White at the moment, guys. But I will... Yeah. Personally, if it was me, I'll go Di Lorenzo. I think he's elite level, world-class player. Centre-backs, Kim Min-jae from Napoli. I think pretty highly. Yeah, I mean, sometimes again all the Napoli players, isn't it? But Kim Min-jae, big fan of that guy. If
he's
not
got
Kim Min-jae,
45 million release clause, by the way.
Is it 45
million?
Yeah,
he's got a 45 million release clause.
Mate, that is class. I love that. But if not him, then you got that Frankfurt Donny. Forgot his name. What's his name?
Even Indika.
That's his name, Indika. I'll go and get him. I know we're talking about the right back. I think we're trying to get that Ivan Flandesa guy from Real Valladolid. Fresneda. That's how you say it, Fresneda. So yeah, we're trying to get him from Real Valladolid. I'll take him as a backup as well. Centre backs, obviously Saliba's out, but he'll be back for next season, right? He's got signed a new contract. Let's hope that happens. Gabriel's there. Kiwal will definitely stay. I think we'll get with Pablo Mari. I think
he's already gone.
He's gone now.
He doesn't even nowhere near the squad.
Yeah. So left back, Tierney's got to stay. People, Kieran Tierney's got to stay. Zinchenko's going to stay. I don't want Tavares. I've seen enough of that guy already. Just line him back out or sell him. Other than that, I think left back's pretty chill. We've got 2 very good left backs. Well, I prefer Tierney playing there, but that's another story. Midfield, we've got Declan Rice, obviously. I'll definitely take him. I know his price tag now is 120 million. Of course, we can beat
that's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous, but it's English tax, isn't it? It's that English money.
I know. Can I just touch on this 120 million price tag? Surely, if West Ham have got 120 million pound player, surely they have to be doing better.
Yeah, exactly.
And people can say, "Oh, it's CDMs don't usually carry football clubs." Well, look at Casemiro at Man United. The impact he's made this season. Ruben Diaz, when he joined Manchester City, he was incredible. He was up there for the Ballon d'Or, and he got done in the Champions League final by a defensive midfielder. Make that make sense. So, for me, the 120 million pound price tag means a lot to West Ham because of the player they have got, not because he's worth 120 million. You're like, come on.
I agree.
He's at least 70 or 80 million minimum. Exactly.
But yeah, as I was saying, Declan Rice for me, 100% take him. I think he's world class. Obviously, we've got Partey there. I think Jorginho will be going as well in the summer. I reckon Xhaka, I want him to stay, but Leverkusen want him. So that's pretty interesting. I'll keep Xhaka for next season. I think he's been superb this season. I can't believe I'm saying that because we all know about Xhaka, his redemption, but I'll keep him. And obviously Salcedo is another big one as well. Odegaard's in the midfield. I think we're fine for that position. Who said Madison? I think Declan said Madison. I love Madison. I think that's a good shout as well. Then obviously attacking, we've got Saka there. Maybe a backup right winner. Maybe get like a techie winner on the left. Maybe like Liao if we can. Or Matoma.
What about that Georgian guy who plays for Napoli?
Kvaratskhelia. Yeah, he's good.
Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, keep
I have
that
had
Kvaratskhelia.
that, by the way.
He's class. I think he's class.
Georgia fans,
I agree, but he's going to be worth hundreds now. He's going to be worth hundreds of millions. Like, it's crazy what we're dealing with in the market nowadays. And then obviously up front, we've got Jesus again. I think we need another striker. For me, my first choice has always been Ivan Toney. I know he's got issues with the betting problem, but
what about Vlahovic?
Who?
Vlahovic
Dusan
from
Vlahovic.
Juventus.
He's an option. He's an option, but my first choice would be Ivan
Di
Toney.
Maria.
Di Maria, I think he's banning on a little bit.
Maria?
He's banning on a little bit anyway.
I think he's going to Turkey or somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to retire soon anyway. But Ivan Toney is a different type of striker. You know, he's a target man. You can bring off the bench. He's good in the air. He'll give you something different for me. So he's my main choice. If not him, obviously Osimhen, I see unrealistically because he's worth 110 million or whatever it is now. It's crazy, this amount of money. Enzo Fernandez is like, how much Chelsea paid? 120 million for Enzo Fernandez. He had a good World Cup. That was it. He was batting average for Benfica, by the way. You know, I think their best player was Ramos. He wasn't even in. So 120 million for that is unbelievable. Jesus. It's crazy. But yeah, that'd be my dream summer window for me.
Yeah, so
I suppose you didn't say Mitoma.
Who?
So that here, guys. Mitoma from Brighton.
Mitoma, of course.
He's good, man.
I can't forget Mitoma.
He's a good player, man. Yeah, he's a replacement for Lautaro Martinez. So Tom, yeah, here, bro. Who you want in the Super at Arsenal?
Oh, I was discussing this with my mate earlier. Who I want at Arsenal, and I would like Declan Rice is an obvious one from West Ham. I said either the young Benfica centre back. I think his name's Antonio Silva.
Yeah.
Who looks quite good, and either him or Kim Min-jae from Napoli, because he's smashing it this season. I take Salcedo from Brighton. He's a great player. I think he can replace Partey long term and probably challenge for a starting spot next season if we do go in for him. Especially as Partey's been performing not great these last few games, which has led to Jorginho starting over him for the rest of the season, in my opinion. And then an out-and-out striker. Obviously, the dream would be Victor Osimhen, but there is no way that that's happening. Absolutely no way now.
You don't think?
No, I don't see we're just not really a big spending club, are we? I can't see us spending near 200 million for a player. But I would still like a proper number 9, whether that be someone like Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney.
Oh yeah, I was about to say him.
Yeah, I would take them. So yeah.
That's a great point as well, because Ollie Watkins just firing goals for Aston Villa non-stop. But for me, the guys should get, I think, Laporte. I don't think about Laporte, but looking at Ruben Diaz, as Josh called him, Ruben Diaz. So, in Portuguese. So I think
Jordan, what? Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz.
So in midfield, I think yes, because I know you guys are very close. It's almost you guys will be returning back to the Champions League, so you want to improve the squad more. And Mikel Arteta, the guy need a backup striker for Gabriel Jesus. Thoughts on that, Steve? Do Arsenal need a backup striker for Gabriel Jesus before the Champions League for them?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah. I don't know who it's gonna be, but we will see.
Yeah. Bro, you have any plans of getting a backup striker for Gabriel Jesus?
Um. Well, I'm thinking Ivan Toney is my best bet.
Literally.
There are about. I mean, in my opinion, the list is endless when it comes to strikers. I can literally name anyone: Vlahovic, Osimhen, Firmino, Ollie Watkins. You know, I would honestly take anyone who can trouble a lot of the defenders in the Premier League, which isn't easy, which is why we do need someone who is different to what we currently have on the bench. For me, if we get Ivan Toney or Osimhen, those two are my dreams for me. Both of them tick every box, in my opinion. So, look, I feel like out of the two, I would probably just edge Ivan Toney. And I know that is going to turn out to be an unpopular opinion, but I just feel like Premier League experience and to the guy's more of a shithouse, you get me? And I want that sort of striker. So, yeah, I think my number one choice will be Ivan Toney, but Osimhen will take this club to a whole different level. However, do we need a striker that necessarily challenges lots of Harry Kane and Haaland for the Golden Boot? Because we bought Aubameyang for the same reason. What did that get us? Nothing. So, hey, maybe we shouldn't buy a goal scorer next season. We should just stick to someone who ain't world class, but someone who can come off the bench and, I don't know, cause some problems. I mean, Origi for you lot wasn't world class, but he always usually makes an impact off the bench. He does pick out a goal from somewhere. So maybe we need that sort of striker just to come off the bench and cause some problems. So yeah, Ivan Toney would be my shout.
Yeah. Rory, any backup striker for you?
Say that again.
Any backup striker for Rory? Not for Tom. Mean not for Tom.
Jordan, you just asked him, mate. You just answered.
I said Ivan Toney.
Oh, all right, man. Tom.
Yeah. I want to. When I say I want a striker, I don't mean Eddie Nketiah is not good enough. You know, I rate the guy. I think he's a good player on his day. He can score goals on his day. I think he's a good player, but in the Champions League, I don't. You know, the level's not as good as. Well, the level is better, I should say, than Europa League, where he was scoring goals, and the Champions League is a whole nother level. So someone, you know, with Champions League experience, you know, will probably be more important. So yeah, someone like, you know, Roberto Firmino's on a free. Maybe that does kind of take Ollie Watkins and Toney off the short list, although there's no doubt in my mind that they'll be able to smash it in the Champions League. But yeah, Roberto Firmino's a good shout. Maybe someone like Gonzalo Ramos from Benfica. I'm not sure how much he'll be going for, but he's a good option as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Talking about Gonzalo's, man. That player, man. I think he's good after I saw him did replacing Ronaldo and scoring goals for Portugal. I think he's very good for the Portugal national team. Ivan Tonias, I heard Rory says they won the Serie A with Napoli, and he's doing very well. And yeah, so Josh, what do you think? What do you want? Who will be the backup center forward?
Yeah, I think we definitely need one, 100%. We saw what happened with Jesus when he got injured in the World Cup. We had Nketiah, you know. So obviously, I forgot about Balogun. He's probably gonna come back as well, hopefully, and he's been ripping it up from
Yeah,
in the
where
French
is he?
league as well.
Rams or somewhere?
Yeah, he's been superb for Rem, so I'm really happy for him, and hopefully he does come back. And I'll definitely take him as a backup. But as I said before, my first choice has to be Ivan Toney. Has to be Ivan Toney, man. The guy will bring you something different off the bench, and yeah, I know he's got the betting problem and all that stuff, as I mentioned, but he's my first choice. I'll even go for someone like obviously I don't think we're gonna get Osimhen, as I said. You've got. Do you guys remember Jonathan David of Lille?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah.
doing well in the French league, so I even go for him. I think we were linked with him a few seasons ago. I'll go with him. Obviously Valavic. You've got the likes of Ollie Watkins. You have got who's the other guy? Mikovic maybe, but my first choice is Ivan Toney. That's for me.
Yeah, and also for us especially we're not so great as you know. We're looking to get a midfielder. Steve, what are your thoughts on Alexis McAllister? That would be a great signing for
Yeah,
us.
that's a good
Coming to
one, but we
Liverpool.
need more like depth, like defensive wise. Like Fabinho's need some coverage as well. So I think we need kind of like 3 or 4 creative midfielders will do, but it's mainly the midfield and maybe 1 or 2 backup defenders. But that's what we need. No more attackers. That's just what I asked for in this club. You know, what do you think? You can start.
Yeah, man. So tell you what I'm thinking now. But Rory, what are your thoughts on us? Who should we sign to come to our club?
Say that again.
We are looking to get a midfielder, but we are trying to get a midfielder at Liverpool Football Club. So who should we sign for to join on the field? Because for us, Jurgen Klopp wants midfielders. So who should we get?
I was thinking you probably should sign Arthur Mello permanently, but yeah,
Wow.
that's not obviously going to happen. It's difficult. Obviously, you're heavily linked with McAllister at Brighton. I think that deal is going to go through. I feel like you guys need a CDM. I feel like Fabinho is on his last legs at the moment. So I feel like you need a CDM, someone who can dictate the midfield very well. Fabinho, of course, used to have it, but at the moment, he's just I don't know what's going on with him. Is it his age that has caught up? I have no clue.
I think you should sign. Sorry, continue. Sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, thank you. Rory, thank you.
I think Tielemans would be a good option for you guys.
Again, I think he's another player who is on his last legs. That's how old is Tielemans? Like 26.
25.
I don't know. It's difficult. Obviously, you're linked with that Sporting CDM in what's his name? Ugarte. Have I pronounced that right?
I don't know why we're linked with him, but yeah. I don't understand some of these links. Ugarte or Mateus Nunes, I don't understand these kind of links, you know.
Mateus Nunes is another good shout. I feel like he'll do very well at Liverpool. I'm hearing Mason Mount as well. Someone who can, I don't know. needs a redemption, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He needs somebody to revive him because we know that Rashford was cheeks before Eric Ten Hag came in, and look how well he's performed this season. So I feel like maybe he needs to revive his career and move somewhere else, because I hear that he's not signing a new contract. I wouldn't mind him at Arsenal, but I'm not too sure whether he will suit Arteta's system. However, I would take him. I feel like he can revive his career under Arteta, but I don't know. He is struggling to stay fit recently, and Liverpool have not necessarily had midfielders lately that have managed to stay fit. Milner's going to Brighton, so you're going to need to replace him. So I think you need minimum 2 or 3 midfielders in the summer. So yeah, that's just my opinion, really. I mean, I guess you could look at Casado at Brighton. He's the one that's just popped up. I guess he'll do very well at Liverpool. Someone who can just sit in that CDM role, hard tackler. I call him Mr. Spider Legs. I don't know why, but yeah, he does remind me of a spider half of the time because he's always straight in there. And I feel like Fabinho just, I don't know, is on the back burner at the moment. And I feel like he will stay at Liverpool, but he will not really. He will not really manage to get in this Liverpool first team next season. I feel like he's going to be named as a squad player. I don't really think I can name many specific midfield targets that you should go for. I mean, Nunes, Mount. Yeah, I don't think there's many out there that you could purchase. I mean, you were linked with Enzo Fernandez. I think you're not going to lie, you dodged the bullet there, but yeah.
Yeah. Tom, who should we sign, bro, at Liverpool? We are midfielder. I got this right. Not looking good, bro.
I've said Tielemans. You know,
Neves.
Ruben Neves. That's a good shout.
Yeah,
To be fair.
he was linked. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Ruben Neves, Tielemans. If you're looking for 4 or 5, then I'm sure Jurgen Klopp will probably find someone that will start performing like he seems to always do, and then he'll probably have a 4 or 5-year career at Liverpool, start performing well, then lose his legs again, and then they'll do something that Arsenal don't do, which is sell player for money. Because what we do is we spend big money, and wherever we do spend big money, sell Aubameyang, Lacazette, we always let them leave for free, which is what I don't get. It's a weakness that we have.
I mean, Ward-Prowse is another one. I'm literally just reading a couple of midfielders. I mean, Ward-Prowse maybe. I mean, Southampton are going down this season.
Yeah.
And after all, it is a
he's
realistic
definitely
transfer.
leaving at the end. Yeah.
You usually purchase players from Southampton, so he could be another good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Declan, if you're still here, bro, who should we get in midfield, bro, and in defense? Declan.
In defense or midfield?
Midfield and
Midfield.
in defense. Virgil is not let's see. Declan, good, bro.
Ugarte from Tottenham. I know they have a lot of talent over there, and maybe someone like a Cam, like Madison, like Julian Van Dorn.
What about someone like Musiala from Bayern?
And then
Oh yeah,
you need the centre
actually,
back
I think
to
so,
replace
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Kimmich, maybe.
Josh. Yeah. So, Josh, if you're still here, bro,
Yes, bro.
who should
Jordan,
we
I've
say
got to bounce into you like 3 minutes, by the way. But I'll quickly answer
that-
your question and I got to go.
who should we sign at Liverpool, bro, in the summer in midfield and in defense? Because I want that champion.
Yeah.
Tomori from AC Milan.
Yeah, he's a good shout. He's a good shout. Yeah, for you lot, I think you should go and get.
He looks like a promising defender.
Yeah, he's class to Mori. For me, I think you should go and get McAllister. I think he should be your main priority. He's World Cup winner. I've seen him at I've seen him obviously play for Brighton. He's pretty decent. I think he should be your main priority, your main midfielder. But James Ward-Prowse as well. He's a free kick specialist, and as Rory said about Southampton, you love to get Southampton players, don't you? It's a habit. You know, Sadio Mane, Van Dijk, Milner. He came from Southampton, didn't he, as well? I'm pretty sure. I can't remember.
No, he came from City, didn't he?
Yeah, but
he definitely played
Lallana.
Adam Lallana. That's the guy I was thinking of.
Clive.
Yes, Lallana. So James Ward-Prowse, McAllister, that Sporting Lisbon geezer, the Uruguayan. I can't pronounce. I know he's Manuel, but I don't know how you pronounce his second name. I think he played against Arsenal.
Manuel Ugarte.
He played against Arsenal. I'm pretty sure. I remember watching him when he played against Arsenal. He looked pretty decent. So
the Moroccan midfielder.
No, the Uruguayan guy who played against Arsenal in the Europa League, Sporting Lisbon, Ugarte.
Oh,
Manuel Ugarte. I'm pretty sure he scored against us in the
first.
first.
That was Gonçalves, wasn't it? From halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, as Steve was asking me about Alexis McAllister, yeah,
he's the man we're mainly linked. I was talking about him with you, so
yeah, yes, I saw him. He's very good. He has talent, and also that penalty that he scored against Man United guys. That penalty was good. The penalty is good, man. I want Alexis McAllister at Liverpool. In defense, I need a defender. Tomorrow, as the guy said, from AC Milan.
What about
I think he
Tchouaméni?
Oh yeah, I'm hearing about that. Tchouaméni at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and also that
Tchouaméni might be a loan. It won't be a buy, but yeah.
Yeah, should we get
I mean, they've got midfielders at the moment.
Should we also get
Yeah.
I mean, they could be signing Verratti on a free.
Yeah. Should we get Camavinga from Real Madrid, Steve? I saw him.
Camavinga? Oh, that's a good one as well. Yeah. I don't know. He transform into a left back somehow. I don't know.
Yes, he was at left back against Real Madrid,
and he assisted Vinicius Junior for the goal against City.
Yeah, is that a great one for us, Rory? Camavinga from Real Madrid. He played against Man City on Tuesday.
Obviously Arsenal were actually looking into him in January. However, it turns out it was fake news, and it was weird because obviously he was highly rated. I think it was the game against PSG when he was at Rennes. I'm like, who on earth is this bloke?
Yeah, I
He
don't
is
even know this
sick.
Camavinga dude.
Like,
But yeah.
this guy could be an absolute talent. He got a big move to Real Madrid, and I thought it was going to be one of them where he's just not going to.
And I wasn't even sure about the Trumani guy either. So.
Really? Yeah, I mean, I thought Tchouaméni was going to work out at Real Madrid, but Camavinga was the one that, like, yeah, I think this is a move too far for him. But nah, he's broken into their first team. He's now playing bloody left back, which I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I would love Arsenal to go and buy this guy. I mean, especially if Tierney was going to leave, or if we're going to end up keeping Tierney, and we ended up playing Camavinga as the centre midfielder, and then you know, I don't know, list Camavinga as an option at left back, then I would 100% take it. He's a Champions League winner, and I believe he's completed football at the age of 20. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where Real Madrid get these players from. I believe they're signing this. I can't remember his name. Is his name Endrick or something?
Sorry, who?
Yeah, they're signing another young talent, Endrick. I think his name is.
Yeah.
I can't remember the team he plays for.
Probably Brazil or something.
But he's listed as this superstar talent from Brazil. So, yeah, he's going to Real Madrid in the summer. And obviously Bellingham's going to be going. Verratti, I mean, how many flipping midfielders do they need? I really don't get it.
Yeah, well, Modric and Cruz are leaving, so Valverde, Trumani, and Camavinga. And then, yeah, Bellingham.
I mean, they're a Spanish Spanish science experiment in it. In the Champions League, I don't see them stop. I mean, if they were going to finish second in La Liga this season, and we finish second in the Premier League, then we could end up facing them in the Champions League group stages next season. I mean, I ain't scared of them, but bloody hell, I don't know how on earth we're going to compete with these lot.
Yeah, so Tom, thoughts on Camavinga, bro, for Real Madrid? Is that a good choice for us to get him?
4 words on Camavinga. Get him at Arsenal. They're the 4 words that I've got for Camavinga. He looks like such a good player.
I'd take Marcos Llorente. Honestly, I would.
I probably, there's a few players that I take over him, but I'd take him. Like, for example, Valverde. Someone like Valverde. Doesn't look like
Valverde would be great if he could, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't sign players like that, you know.
Yeah, so
not like how Arsenal keep getting the loan, the Real Madrid player like Odegaard, and you make the deal permanent, and then you get loan the Ceballos. You know what I mean? So
yeah, so Steve, we were talking about Barella from Inter.
Barella is definitely a player I would take. He can play defensive mid and central mid and attacking mid as well, I think. So he'll be an all-decorated, creative midfielder that I would really want right now.
Yeah. Thoughts on that, Tom, about Barella? Will that be a right choice that we spend on him to buy him from Inter?
I guess it depends on how much money you pay for him.
I don't know how much he costs. 50, 60 mil, somewhere there?
Not sure yet, man.
Probably somewhere there.
Yeah.
Possibly. Now that we don't get Bellingham, we have the money to spend on these guys. McAllister for 60, 70 mil, and then Barella for a similar amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, Barella, he has a great strike, though Steve. He have a great strike. That is Burla. But yeah. Yes, yeah, before we end, guys, we'll be talking about James Miller and Bobby Firmino. But first, I'm going to James Milner. So, thoughts on James Miller, Steve leaving Liverpool for
Should have left.
Brighton.
Should have left after we won the Champions League, but in general, it's just he stayed too long, in my opinion. Yeah, he always subs in for Trent at right back, but he's just not the man anymore, right? So we should just move on from Milner.
Yeah, so for me, guys, I am happy. Milner is gone.
Yeah.
Milner is gone. So look, guys, for the new season,
Keita gone.
it's a
Ox
different
gone, you know?
it's a different surrounding, guys. We don't have to worry about we can't take a Milner off the bench. No, guys.
Matip
No,
might leave at the end of the season. We have to see. I don't know.
no, guys. And also, thoughts on Bob Firmino to Barcelona, indeed.
Well, he joined Barca. They were still the same, but I think it will be a good. But yeah, how old is Bobby Firmino? 29 to 30, somewhere there.
Something like that, yes, bro.
Yeah, not too long. Well, they have Lewandowski, but he's the old, and there's not really a striker for Barcelona, so I guess it will suit, but not for long. But
yeah, so
3-4 years,
for me,
maybe. I don't know.
For me, I think I wish him all the best, Bobby Firmino. And
But
I
yeah,
wish
we
him
have
good.
Darwin Nunes, Jota, and Gakpo, so we are good in that area right now. So
Yeah, so big up in the chat, Declan that just joined us earlier in the panel. Big up Malia, big up
yeah,
she's
but I hope we get Marcus Llorente, bro, because the guy is good. He's good at defensive midfield, and remember, he knocked us out of the Champions League, Marcus Llorente. So
big
he
up
will be
Josh,
good.
big up Black Money Corp. Yeah, big up that. Big up Jordan in the chat. Big up Jordan, another Liverpool fan. Yeah, I don't know why I went to Lautaro Martinez profile, but I don't know why.
Probably for the Champions League.
Yeah, like is that for big up Luca. Big up my Jamaican mixing in the chat as well. Big up my other Jamaican in the chat. Monia. Big up Ozan. Yeah. Yo, big up Jordan and my LFC. Yeah, man, that's some name, bro. But that's just my channel name, bro. Yeah. Good to see Steve on camera again. Big up, man. Yes, Ozan. He also get his Liverpool kit, bro. To realize, just focusing on his mic, bro. Look, the man getting jersey, man.
The mic attracts attention, huh? Yeah,
Steve, did you?
mic, you know. So,
She was asking, did you buy a new mic?
it's a new, brand new. Just hope it's crisp, you know. But
yeah, he's apparently the next young superstar for Brazil. Yeah, that's you, Ozan. And
Ryan in the chat.
Oh, Ryan, you can join me on Tuesday, bro. Yeah, so
Rice, but yeah.
Yes, Ozan. Ozan says, do you think Bobby will score a goal before he leaves? Do you think
maybe we will see, right? He already scored a goal, you know. When was that? Was that against Arsenal or something?
Yeah, I don't know anything about football. Yeah, me know my Jamaican, I know about football. Yes, Steve, we will not get Declan Rice. Stop it.
When did I say Declan Rice? I said Marco. I said maybe Zielinski, maybe
yeah, so big up Ryan.
Amrabat is not coming. He's going to Barca sadly, but
Ozan and mother Liverpool fan. We have a new family in our Liverpool family. His name is Steve. John LFC special. He's in his Liverpool kit. True Liverpool fan. Indeed. So look, man. Steve, before you end, before I wrapped up, bro, show to the
maybe
channel.
Kone, last few words, maybe Kone from Mönchengladbach, or maybe, I don't know. These are just some names I'm hearing. Kieran Thuram. I don't know these guys very well. But of course, I mentioned Mohamed Kudus a lot, but it's the past. We don't hear any news yet. So only Brella and the other guys are well known right about now. But
so guys, big up Steve, big up Josh, just joined, big up Rory, big up Tom, big up Declan. So should I challenge Steve and let them know where to find her, bro?
Yeah, now FC special, and then lowercase the H champion for Instagram as well, and go follow me.
Yes, guys. So like,
platform, and
yes, guys, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Jordan Hyman LFC. I'll be back on Tuesday for the second leg tie of the watch along between Inter and AC Milan Champions League, and also the Man City against Real Madrid. So, guys, I'm heading off, and see you guys on Tuesday. Look, guys, the big game is on Monday. Leicester against Liverpool. Before I do the intro,
this kit is the bonus for Tuesday and Monday. I mean, so
Can we beat Leicester this Monday? No live streaming on Monday, guys.
Score prediction. 2-1 or 2-0. I don't know.
I'm backing Liverpool, man. I'm gonna say Gakpo on his debut against the Foxes away from home on his Liverpool debut. Yeah, I know he's in the Premier League, but this will be a debut game for the likes of Cody and Darwin. But I know it's gonna be a debut goal. 2-0 for me. And the man of the day, man, the Egyptian king, Mo Salah, bro. So guys, I'm gonna hit the intro.
But I'll shout out to Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz. That's my goal scorers. I hope.
Yes, guys. As Steve said, Luis Diaz. Yes, Luis Diaz, the Colombian name. I see him there, guys. Look at the profile, guys. There is he. But guys, see you on Monday. But I'm gonna do a pre-recording video on Monday after the game, because I have the rest of the live streaming for Tuesday and Wednesday.
I'll join for the reaction. But so peace out, guys.
Yes, guys. So see you guys. I'm out.